everyone, and welcome to Era Military Collectibles. So in today's video we are looking at this little item, and we're going to talk a small bit about the history about it. What this is the Combat Infantryman Badge, or the CIB. If I was to get rid of this laurel leaf here, this laurel, it would be the EIB, or the Expert Infantry Badge. Now, what is the CIB and the EIB and all this type of stuff? It is an achievement award, an excellence award, I suppose you could call it. For guys to get this badge, you have to serve in the infantry or special forces. They're the only groups that, from what I can find out, they're the only groups that it is awarded to. Now, if you look on the inside, as I said, if you take away this wreath and just had the badge with the rifle on the inside of it, the badge itself depicts a Kentucky rifle, or a rifle going back to the War of Independence with their Minutemen and stuff like that. So it's basically a historical award in relation to that. That there's a lot of thought went into the developing in this badge. So the badge itself, its predecessor, the EIB, or the Expert Infantryman Badge, that came around in 1943, and the reason behind it was just to have guys that served in the infantry to have a bit of pride, a bit of I don't know, esprit de corps, I suppose, about their unit, or about the fact that they were in the infantry. So they came up with this, the Infantryman's Badge. If you see it with this wreath around the outside of it, it becomes what's called the CIB, or the Combat Infantryman's Badge. Now, to win the initial badge, you actually have to do a series of tests, and they're like proficiency tests or excellent tests, and you have to get a certain score before you're given the badge. I did do a bit of research on the last class that I can find. There was 400 and something people that went for the Expert Infantryman's Badge, and only 81 people got it out of the class. So it is a very tough badge to earn, and it is a very hard award to earn. But when you see it with this laurel around it here, it becomes known as the CIB, or the Combat Infantryman's Badge. So if you're the holder of the badge initially, and then you serve in a combat zone, or what's deemed as a combat zone, you get the wreath, and then it becomes a CIB, or the Combat Infantryman's Badge. This is the most prestige badge or award, I suppose, basically achievement award that you can get. You can get bravery awards and stuff like that, but this is your actual shows that you're at the pinnacle of being an infantryman to get this badge. So as I said, you'll get this wreath when you become a combat, or when you've served in combat, or the CIB. If you see one with a star, right, that actually means that the person has been in 2 combat zones. You see these sometimes from the First World War into Korea. You'll see them with a single star. So the badge itself classifies as 1 award, and when it gets a star, it's a second award. So just do a recap. So there's actually 3 awards there at that stage. So you have the initial Expert Infantryman's Badge, then the fact that he served in combat, he gets the oak leaf, or the laurel leaf. So that's his second award, and then his third award would be the actual combat star. So it's 1 badge with 3 meanings. You do see them, they're very rare. You do see them now as well, actually popping up a bit more, is you'll see them with 2 stars. So if they had 2 stars, would mean he would have served in Second World War, Korea and Vietnam, or he had served in at least 3 combat zones. The 2-star ones now are more plentiful. You do see them again, whereas you see guys who had been, a single star, where you see guys who had been in Afghanistan and Iraq, because they're classified as 2 totally separate war zones, or 2 separate conflicts from a certain period of time, and you will see the single star. So that's it. That's the Combat Infantryman's Badge. It came into being in 1943, and it has been around ever since, and it is an excellent badge, or a award of excellence in your field, which is being a combat infantryman, and it's classified as the most prestigious award badge that you can get in the American Army. They did bring in other ones for different branches like medics, pilots, air gunners, air observation and stuff like that, but this is the what they call the grandfather of those prestigious awards. So if you like what we provide here at Air Military Collectibles, please like, please subscribe, and please tune in for the next video. And as always, if you want to get in contact with the channel, at the top of the video description there is an email. Thank you.